Good morning, fifth graders. So we are going to try something new today, and I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. At this station, okay, you're going to notice there's this lovely thing called a rubric. Okay, don't get scared. I know it's a lot, but you can manage it. It says rubric for RI.5.9, and if you look at our standards board, you're going to see that that is the standard that has to do with integrating information from several texts, which is what you have been doing with our 4 articles concerning the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl. Your job today is to switch with a partner and grade their paper. I want you to switch with someone you have not switched with before. So for example, if you edited or revised someone's paper yesterday, do not edit and revise the same student, okay? Go ahead and switch and find somebody new to work with today. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to actually read the rubric, okay? If you look over here, it says criteria. Okay, those are the things that we're looking for, okay? Then there's point values. You can get 0 points, 1 point, 2 points, or 3 points in each category of criteria. Okay, there's a total of 19 points on the bottom of this for the summary. Okay. First thing I want to draw your attention to is this one. Okay, the piece was read aloud and made sense. That means that you are actually reading the piece to yourself. Okay. Each category gets better and better and better. Okay, the only way that your person is going to get 3 points is if every sentence makes perfect sense. 2 points is 1 to 2 sentences were confusing or missing words, and 1 point is 3 to 4 sentences were missing words or were confusing. Okay, they get 0 points if several, or say for example 5 or more sentences were missing points. You can write on your partner's draft, so if you want to mark as you're reading and then go back through and count which ones did not make sense, that would give you your point value for that category. The second one says the summary covered the main idea of the text. This is the main idea of the entire, all 4 articles. Okay, if they don't have a main idea that covers the idea of all 4 articles, they will not score, okay? Part of this is the fact that it was clear, concise, and in the beginning of the first that first sentence, okay, they has to be up in that topic sentence, be nice and clear that this is my main idea. The summary covered when and where. Okay, I've added those together because maybe you got one and not the other, but you're still going to get credit for it. So the author did not give a location or a time. The author gave a location and or a time, but it was not clear, so that means maybe they had one or both, but it was hard to find. Okay. The author gave a time or a location, but not both. So maybe they were really good about the time frame that it took place in, or they were really good about where something took place at, but they didn't give you both things. Okay, the only way they get all 3 points is if the author gave a location and a time, and the information was clear. Once again, you can mark. So when you're reading, once you see it, circle it. Okay, the easiest way to do a rubric is to look for one thing at a time. Okay, don't confuse yourself. Now, if you find the when and the where, maybe like in the first 4 or 5 lines, you can stop. Once you find it, mark it, give them the points, and then start looking for the other thing. Okay. The summary told how people, ideas, or events were affected, and then why things happened. Once again, it's going to be one or the other, and the only way they get all 4 points is if they got both things and they were clear with their information. The summary included 0 main ideas from 4 articles. Okay, this one has to do with the summary including the main idea from all 4 articles. That means that the person is talking about jazz music, the person is talking about the Dust Bowl, the person is talking about the Great Depression, and the person is talking about Hoovervilles. Okay, all 4 of those things must be mentioned to get all 4 points. The last one has to do with, last 2 have to do with editing. Okay, capitals were used at the beginning of each sentence and when a proper noun is used, and then finally the paragraph was indented. You're going to notice that these bottom 2 categories are empty. That's, whoops, this way, because when that comes to it, okay, either it was indented or it wasn't. Okay, 0 or 1 point for that one. Please do your best, okay? It says up here, your partner, please be honest with your peer. They deserve the grade they earned, okay? If someone hands you a paper and you can tell that they kind of rush through it, okay, don't give them an A. That's not helping them. If you're not honest with them today, they're not going to get a good grade from me tomorrow, okay? Be picky, be honest, and be nice with your partner.